Hello, Pisces. Let's go ahead and get started with your love reading. Oh, that one wants to come out. It's coming. There it is. Wow, it's time for you to go. It's time for you to start a new chapter in your life when it comes to your love life. All right, let's see what this says. Time to go. Number 45. 45 adds up to a 9. 9 is all about not giving up. Continue moving through the cycles, and it's over, or at the very least, the form of this relationship has taken it is no longer of service to you or the other person. This is a time of letting go, of knowing that the journey has come to its conclusion. That doesn't mean anything is lost, although this card could speak to a breakup, drifting apart, or at the end of a soul contract. It is more about release than destruction. Remember the saying, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. If not, it never was. Endings are always a sign of new beginnings. If you want something deeper, walk away. And sometimes we have to walk away from relationships, even though we love this individual, but they're not willing to get on the same page with us and they're not taking us seriously. So sometimes that separation can really help the other party decide on what new role that you are supposed to play in their life, if any. And maybe at the end, you decide that that's not what you want. You know, I feel like there is new love coming in for you. You are calling in a soulmate. And I think that you need to sit down and have some heart-to-heart conversations if this is the same person. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, okay? And underneath that, it says, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you now. Maybe you needed to walk away so that you could have new love. Now, whether that's a new love for yourself, a new love for life again, it says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And maybe that's the person that you're walking away from. Maybe you walked away from another relationship and you rebounded. I know a lot of Pisces, you guys end up rebounding very quickly. You know, you go into another relationship, but you really need to take some time out to heal. I feel like you are calling in a soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Whether this is with the same person that you had to let go of, like it's the card said, if you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it's yours. If it doesn't, it was never meant to be. And if this person does come back in, it's time for you guys to really sit down, have some heart-to-heart conversations, and honestly discuss your feelings with one another. This is how I feel in the relationship. This is what was going on that I didn't like, that was really hard for me to get past. And that way you guys can be on the same page. But I feel like at the end of the day, Pisces, you did need to walk away from this relationship for the other person to decide on whether or not that you had a role in their life, or if that person still had a role in yours. We do have the High Priestess here, and the High Priestess is all about using your intuition and also about secrets. Maybe there were secrets being kept in the relationship, and that's why you guys need to sit down and speak clearly. Maybe not everything was all clear, and maybe you needed to work on your spirituality as well. For others of you, maybe you're getting tarot card readings, maybe you're listening to tarot card readings on YouTube, or just trying to tune into your own psychic abilities to really go within and ask yourself on whether or not is this relationship right for you. Now, there could be initials B or J in this person's name, does not have to be, but for some of you, it is. Maybe that's the first letter of their first or last name, or somewhere in their name altogether. But I do feel like there was some type of secrets involved in this relationship. And I feel like, you know, you guys are coming together. The reason why you guys were brought together is that so that you guys could resolve some of these issues from a past life. I definitely get a past life connection. But I feel like right now, Pisces, you are working on trying to stop and smell the roses and really just be in the moment and feel your feelings, feel what it's like to be without this individual. And I feel like that's probably the best thing for you, so that as you guys are able to come back together to have a talk, I feel like then you guys can, you know, you guys are much more clear on what it is that you want. But I feel like this is a very challenging time for you, okay? It is challenging because you're so used to having this individual in your life. 5 is change created by outside forces beyond your control, and there's nothing you can do about it. You have to let these changes happen so that you guys don't end up in the same situation, just different player in the game, or you guys run right back into the same relationship and then you guys end up with the same fucking problems again. Like, we don't need any more of the same problems. Okay. We're trying to fix those things. And you do have Saturn getting ready to come into your sign on March 7th next year. And when that happens, you guys are going to have to learn to set healthy boundaries with the people in your life. And you're also going to learn boundaries until 2026. The card that came out for you is trust me. Maybe that was a big issue in your guys' relationship. It was trust. Will you ever forgive me? Okay. Sometimes, with Pisces, you guys do also rule clandestine affairs. There's always a third party that gets involved in your relationship. And maybe that was what had happened. Maybe there was a secret love affair. Maybe it wasn't sexual. Maybe it was emotional, but there was some type of secrets that were being kept from the other individual. And that's funny because right underneath the heart-to-heart conversations, you got, I can't stand not talking to you. You guys, someone here is being very closed off. They're not wanting to do. Oh my God, bottom of the deck. All I want to do is talk to you. All they want to do is talk to you. All they want to do. But are you willing to listen to this person? Are you willing to hear what they have to say? And then honestly discuss your feelings with one another and really be adult about this, or, have that conversation and then you can make your decision on whether or not you want to walk away. At the end of the day, there is no wrong answer. It just depends on what type of lesson that you want to continue learning. Do you want to continue to go down this path and see if this individual is going to grow up, or are you going to keep running through that door, because the challenges are just too much between you and the secrets had been too much. And like I said, there's just maybe too much water under the bridge. It really depends on you, Pisces. I don't think there's any wrong answer. You just got to go within and ask yourself, what lesson do I want to learn next? Do I want to continue to walk down the same path with this individual, or do I want to open myself to new love and new romance? Try not to rebound, because honestly, you're just going to end up with the same situation, different player in the game. And I think that that's only going to confuse you even more. Okay. At the end of the day, it's a beautiful reading. It's, regardless of how it makes other people feel, this decision is up to you and you alone. And there is no right or wrong answer, so be mindful of that. Anyway, Pisces, if you have not had the opportunity to check out your 2023 overview, watch for your sun, your moon, and your rising signs. Also for love, if this does not resonate with you, check out your sun, your moon, and your rising sign as well. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. And just know that I love you guys all so much, and thank you for all of your support. Take care.